Well, good night, everybody, and welcome to this Live Vantage presentation. You are all on for a real treat. We have tonight our presenter, Patti Goolsby. He's been, she's a great leader in Live Vantage. She's been on this industry for around 20 years. She knows what she's doing. She's been with Live Vantage a little over 6 years, around seven, close to seven, and she's a great leader, a great mentor. She has a great organization. I am lucky to be a part of her organization, and well, without any further ado, I'm gonna introduce you to Patti Goolsby. Patti, take it away.
Fernando, thank you so much. You guys, I had to get Fernando on here kind of short notice. Our previous co-host couldn't make it tonight, so I asked him. He just got back from the gym, and Fernando's a tremendous leader in my organization. I just love all the hard work he and Rick have done. They're business partners. They're Pro 5s here out of the Denver metro area, and I love working with like-minded people. So you guys, I'm really excited that he was able to jump on short notice and help me out tonight. So welcome, everybody. I'm going to share my screen and start the LifeVantage presentation here. So give me just a second here. I'm going to remove all the little videos and hide video panels. Okay, so welcome to LifeVantage. You've probably been asked here tonight either by someone who is already in the business or someone who's checking us out. So my name is Patti Goolsby. I'm a Pro 6 out of the Denver metro area. I have been with LifeVantage over 7 years. My previous stint in network marketing was in makeup and jewelry, and I loved it, but had never really earned any residual income. So you're going to get to hear tonight how this company has made a difference in my life. I am a mother of one daughter. Her name is Olivia. As a matter of fact, right now she's serving a mission trip for the next 10 days over in South Africa. And when you hear the story of how it all came about and how LifeVantage has been a part of that, it's truly amazing how this company can change your life. So I'm going to share some things with you about LifeVantage. I hope you're taking notes. If you're checking us out, I'm really glad that you're here. If you are here and you're thinking maybe these products are something you want to learn about, tonight you're going to learn a little bit more in depth about the products. So hold on to your seatbelts because I do talk fast. I hope you enjoy it. I hope at the end of it you make a decision. So with this is me 8 years ago on the far left. This was me a little over a year ago in the middle, and this was me on the right just a few weeks ago. And I got to tell you, since being in this company, it's changed my life. It's been something that's been a transformation from the inside out. It's not that I just don't look better, feel better, but it's also given me the ability to help others and help. And what I mean by help, I mean help them see that this change just isn't about the cells of my body or the cells of your body. It's about transforming our mind and thinking a different way, because we know that the world's changing all around us and it's changed so quickly. So tonight I'm going to share a little bit more about the company. So we are a reputable, publicly traded company. We are traded on the NASDAQ. You guys, we're open in 10 countries. When I first started, we were in 3 countries, had not even launched one of those countries. We were traded on the NASDAQ. Our stock was around 25, 26 cents a share. Yes, because we're publicly traded, you can look up all the good and everything that's happening, all of our numbers, but we're different. There's little risk. You can do this alongside your friends and family. You can do this alongside your current business. I know that I did this part-time alongside what I was currently doing. And why are we different? We are nutrigenomics. This is the study and the effects of food and food constituents on gene expression. I want to back up just a second. I said we're in 10 countries. If you guys have been paying attention over the last few months, You probably are wondering, wait a minute, I thought we were only in 9. We were. September 1st, we launched into Germany, the 4th largest network marketing company in the world. And I love that. I love that we are taking our products and sharing them with the world. We just relaunched Mexico. They're going through so much down there right now. And honestly, what I see, this is a way for people to start to rebuild their lives. So you guys, you are in for a treat tonight. The timing has never been better. Our mission at LifeVantage is to biohack the aging code. You're like, biohack? I didn't know what that was. What is it? I'm going to talk about that a little bit. We have powerful and proven products. We're not a pop and drop company. You'll see that. You're like, wait, you've been in 7 years? Yes, 7 years. Fernando mentioned I had been in other companies over the last 20, 25 years. My daughter turns 25 on Monday. And my first company was a makeup company. I loved it. It was great. I got to tell you, it did not change people's lives. My previous company, the jewelry company, did not change a lot of people's lives. And you cut out over half of the population. So why health and wellness? I was not looking. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. My background is in the dental industry. I did that for 26 years. I was not looking when this was presented to me. And when I saw a video that hopefully you've seen or are going to see when you're done here, it changed what I was looking at. So I want to talk about some other things. I'm going to talk about unique and patented products. I'm going to talk about our powerful economic opportunity and what's happening in the global community. So with that, our story back in 2005, LifeVantage was presented on ABC primetime. That's right, at night, it aired. Dr. Joe McCord was actually interviewed. They said, have you turned back the hands of time? Well, how is that possible? And he said, well, what we know is that we've been able to reduce the aging process or the oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. This product was sitting on the shelf here in the Denver metro area from 2005 to 2009. When that ABC primetime investigative report aired, something magical happened. There are universities that are on this slide here, and these universities reached out to Dr. McCord at the University of Colorado and said, if you can reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40%, we want to fund some studies and test it on other things. And we're going to talk about that here in a second. You want to know where those are? They're at pubmed.gov. Look at this slide. The American Heart Association, CU, Harvard, Colorado State, LSU, The Ohio State, VCU. I got to tell you, I have chills like I did 7 years ago when I first saw that ABC primetime. When I first started, there were only 3 peer-reviewed studies. There were only 3 patents. Today, it's a whole different story. So if you have not seen the ABC News report, go back and watch it. If you're listening to this for the second or third time and you saw the ABC News report once, go back and watch it again. Pay very close attention to 3 things. Number 1, oxidative stress, the diseases and conditions that are associated with it, and John Quinones's blood results. Go back and watch it. I can tell you, I've seen it over and over. And some of those statements that they made back in 2005 today have come true. So you're wondering why we still use it? There's a reason for that. So what is Nerf2 technology? What is this thing that we call oxidative stress? Our flagship product, what I would call actually maybe a hero product, it reduces oxidative stress or cellular stress. In the studies was proven an average of 40% in 30 days. It activates the Nerf2 pathway to allow our body, your body, to create its own antioxidants. Do you know we have our own pharmacy? That's what happened. All it does is it's an activator. It wakes up our survival genes. Did you hear that? Survival genes to activate and optimize our own production of antioxidant enzymes, our own anti-inflammatory enzymes. and our own anti-fibrotic enzymes. Now, I'm going to share with you why this was so important to me. Being in the dental industry for 26 years, I saw a lot of inflammation. I come from a family of heart disease. My mother passed away of a heart attack at 55. My dad had a massive heart attack almost 9 years ago. When I saw that the body had its own ability to create its own anti-inflammatory enzymes, and our flagship product had the ability to reduce that inflammation and cellular stress, honestly, I left that day, I had saw that video, and I was like, I'm in. I did not have to try it first. I did not have to go and look at the studies. I saw something that I had never seen in this industry before, and I've been on fire ever since telling this story. So Nerve2 activation, what is it? It is the most extraordinary, therapeutic, and preventive breakthrough in the history of medicine, stated the Wall Street Journal. Pardon me, I take that back. Washington State University in January 2015. As a matter of fact, when you start looking up the studies on Nerve2, it's now becoming a buzzword. Just the other day, Matt Lauer on, one of the talk shows was talking about what is nutrigenomics, what's going on here. So I'm just going to make a couple things here. The FDA does not approve statements to prevent, treat, cure, mitigate any disease. We are, however, the only product in the world that has been proven in a peer-reviewed journal that states that we reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. Oxidative stress is the root of over 200 plus diseases and conditions. So what is oxidative stress? Well, this is a great example. Here's an apple, cut it open, take a banana, cut it open, put it on your counter. Look what happens. On the left, you see a normal cell. In the middle, you see a cell attacked by free radicals. And on the very far right, you see a cell with oxidative stress. That's what happens to our body. We're exposed to it every single day, and I'm going to show you some of those things. Oxidative stress affects us by radiation. Doctors, nurses, you guys are in high radiation all the time, even in the dental field, taking dental x-rays. Stress, injury, drugs, pollution, poor diet, inflammation, pesticides. Last night, we got the ability to go and have dinner with some of our friends that are chemical engineers. His job was to make herbicides and pesticides. High levels of oxidative stress there. Alcohol, smoking, aging, infection, excessive exercise, and inadequate exercise. You guys, there's a sweet spot. So, oxidative stress. Right now, there's over 172,000 studies on pubmed.gov. You're wondering what that is. Up in the upper left-hand corner, you can see our taxpayer dollars pay for this. It's the United States National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health. So, PubMed, oxidative stress. If you want to know more, what is oxidative stress and this free radical damage? Oxidative stress and free radical damage every single day happens in our body. They say that the free radicals in your body at age 20 is over 300 sextillion. I remember when I first started 7 years ago, we would draw up, 3 to 10 times the 23rd power, and we'd write all these zeros out. And it's hard to understand. However, let me just explain to you, out there today on the shelves of GNC, Vitamin Cottage, King Supers, your local supermarket, there are antioxidants. They're telling you, take strawberries, drink pomegranate juice, eat blueberries, eat broccoli. What happens is those direct antioxidants, you take them, you actually eat them, go and start to neutralize one free radical at a time. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Protandim, our flagship product, activates this pathway in our body, eliminating 1 million free radicals per second. Why is this different? Imagine a huge building on fire. You walked into the building. I love this analogy. You walk into the building, you take a Dixie cup of water, you throw it on the fire. Is it going to make any bit of difference? No, none whatsoever. But if you walk into that building and you turn on a fire hose in every single room in that building, what happens? You can put out that fire. That's what we have right now. We have a fire inside of our bodies. It's happening every single day. And the only way to reduce it is to reduce that cellular damage, that oxidative stress level. We have that answer. So what is Protandim? If you see in the video, you know what the ingredients are. They're milk thistle, bacopa, ashwagandha, turmeric, and green tea extract. You're thinking, I take that. I take ashwagandha. I take turmeric. I take green tea. Well, this is why we're patented. I thought the same thing. How are those 5 plant ingredients combined together able to actually reduce the aging in our body? It's because the perfect recipe makes it 18-fold more effective than one of the ingredients by itself. That's why we were able to receive the patents that we have today. Today we have over 8 US patents and I think 12 all over the world. So think about what you have your hands on here. It's not just about one ingredient. It's about the synergy of those 5 plants working together. So one of the other things that we say is that we're able to upregulate your glutathione. Well, what is it? I didn't know what it was. I'd never heard of it before. It's the master antioxidant in each cell. It's the master anti-inflammatory in each cell. And it's the master detoxifier inside the cell, and it also detoxifies heavy metals. This helps the cardiovascular system. You can read this slide here. Only antioxidant that can recycle itself. Why is this important? Protandim, our flagship product, actually upregulates glutathione naturally. I know that there are a lot of athletes that get injections of glutathione. There's other people that get the same thing. There's a reason they do. Protandim goes on, helps this glutathione actually start working better in your body. And so you don't have to go out and get those injections that actually aren't working as much. And who else has oxidative stress? Our animals. Our animals, dogs, cats, horses. We have a flagship product that we took the same formula and put it into a pet product. So remember I mentioned a minute ago that I was in a jewelry company and a makeup company? That didn't affect dogs, animals, cats, horses. It didn't affect males either because most men aren't going to wear the jewelry that I was selling. So think about that. You're watching a webinar tonight that truly is game changer in this industry because you can talk to so many different people. If you're wondering about your pets or your cats, definitely take a look at some of the videos on YouTube. It will amaze you. We recently came out with a new product called Protandim Nerf 1, and this works with our mitochondria. Mitochondria is the energy that powers every cell of our body. If your mitochondria is damaged, it starts to cause more inflammation. It causes damage to our power source. So you're lethargic, you're tired, our brain isn't working as well, chronic fatigue. We are not making any claims that this cures, prevents, or treats. What we can tell you, though, is that when your mitochondria is working better, you have more energy. I can tell you for me, I love this. This is one of my favorite products. It acts as the cellular police, killing unhealthy cells in your body. So we have other products. Why do we have other products? Well, honestly, we took that same technology of Protandim Nerf 2, and the first 2 products, it was Nerf 2 Protandim Activator, and we also put it in a skin cream. Why did we do that? It was because LSU contacted Dr. McCord at the University of Colorado. They took the same ingredients and put it into the skin cream. That skin cream, when I first started, was, I didn't even know what it was. I got it in my kit and I thought, are you kidding me? This is something that they took that same technology and put it into the skin cream. Well, a few years ago, we came up with a full regimen, and I'm going to spend just a couple of minutes here. So if you're taking notes, I want you to listen to what this is. This is non-GMO skincare. It's sulfate-free. It is fragrance-free. The fragrance that you do smell in it is natural. It's the yuzu plant. You're wondering what that smells like? It smells like fresh grapefruit. There are no perfumes. I'm going to break it down a little further. The cleanser, I love this. We're clinical and sexy, you guys, and we have the studies to show this. Our cleanser is sulfate free. It keeps the good oils in. It's pH neutral. There's no harsh alkaline. And yes, men use it. As a matter of fact, one of the studies that was done with men doing a shaving study. What they found in this study was that the men had less irritation from the razor going over top of it. So today, honestly, you guys, bald is in. So a lot of men shave their head. Definitely use the cleanser to do that because it helps lessen that irritation and inflammation in the skin. Ladies, great also for the legs. So the number 2, the perfecting lotion, it has NRF2 activation in it as well. It's ethanol free and it is a great makeup primer. It's not one of those, there's a word I'm looking for, can't find it, sorry. I like it because it feels, and it's kind of I don't know, why can't I find the word for it? Sorry about that. Just use it. The men love it. They usually use it all over their head. They use it as an aftershave. I can tell you anytime there's any cuts or scrapes or anywhere that stitches have been, we use this on it because of the properties to reduce the fibrotic tissue. The eye serum, this is a little bit different, and there's a lot of men, and I'm going to show you a slide here in a second, and you'll get to see it. It firms the upper and lower eyelids. It helps smooth crow's feet and reduces dark circles and bags. And the first product that we came out with alongside Protandim Nerf 2 was the anti-aging number 4. This deeply hydrates the skin. It's more effective than retinol. So anyone out there that knows anyone that's using retinol, this is more effective, and it was shown in a clinical study to do more than that. So it actually is repairing the skin at the cellular level. It has olive fruit, sea salt, aloe, and the plantago that's in it makes skin look and feel denser, and it smooths the skin texture and protects against discoloration. Wow. So one of the others on this is our Axio. Why I'm going to showcase Axio? Because it's our smart mental energy drink. There's a lot of energy drinks out on the market today. There's a lot of crashes from using them. There's either a caffeine or a sugar crash. What I love about this is a smart mental drink. It's going to help the brain work better. It's got the B vitamins in it, which is very helpful in cholesterol health. It has magnesium, which helps with cardiovascular, metabolic function, and neurovascular function. L-theanine, if you don't know what it is, look it up. Go to your local health food store and price how much L-theanine is. I recently did it. I wanted to see. It will shock you. This is in our Smart Energy drink. It promotes alertness, attention, and task switching. Quercetin, it increases endurance and athletic performance. Monterey Pine Bar, it's got the extract. This stimulates the immune system, improves cognitive function, and helps women with painful menstrual cycles. Why is this important? This helps our endurance. It also helps people get into relaxation state. One of the other ingredients is DMAE. It improves memory, mood, and it boosts thinking skills. It increases physical energy and helps muscle reflexes. I know I just spit a lot of information out at you, but I want you to think right now, who do you know that's got brain fog? Who do you know that is constantly sipping on coffee all day long? I was one of those people. I could drink an entire half a pot to pot of coffee in the morning and go back at 3 o'clock and have a cup of coffee. All that does is increases anxiety, and it also, honestly, I was constantly getting my teeth cleaned because I couldn't stand the staining. So you guys, these 2 products are amazing. Our Pet Tandem I already mentioned, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about our weight management, and I'm going to wait for a second because I want to get to something. So these products are all unique and consumable. They're rooted in science. We have many US and international patents, and it's the inside-outside approach to activating anti-aging. We have all the pillars crossed here. So here's a picture of the true science. Remember, I mentioned scarring. I also mentioned men using it. Look at the middle picture. You see a scar here, 30, 60, and 90 days. You see a scar on the very right side, and then someone's heels. Take the True Science Perfecting Lotion, mix it in with the anti-aging cream, and slather it on anyone that has scars. We've seen tremendous things. So I love that. The next one is our Physique Weight Management System. You guys, this product is different. It is not like other products out there. This is a system you can incorporate into your everyday life. It works more with inches than it does weight. I love this. As a matter of fact, this last spring, we did a 90-day trial. We had one of our #1 winners actually on here. She lost 19.4 pounds and 29.5 inches. And what you see is that visceral fat that is causing so much damage to the heart, to the whole body. This actually targets that. Our cleanse is gentle. Our probiotic actually is encapsulated. It does not need to be refrigerated. It gets down to the lower gut. That is so important. Our gut is our second brain. I did not know that. I know it now, and I could share story after story with you. I can share my own story. I feel more clear. I love it. I'd never taken a probiotic before. One of the biggest reasons is I didn't want it to be refrigerated. I have many, many friends that travel a lot, and this is perfect for them because they don't have to worry about refrigerating their probiotic. Definitely get with the person who invited you on here tonight and look why this system is actually different. Our Physique protein, I absolutely love it. We have a friend that mixes he mixes veggie drinks for us. It's just all veggies done up. We get a week's worth of supply. We mix it in with this protein. We take 8 ounces of that. We put it in with the protein. The protein is a vanilla flavor. Mix it together with a little bit of cayenne pepper and sometimes a little cinnamon. I can tell you it's wonderful. It's very easy to swallow. I do the protein drink by itself. I'd never taken a protein drink before. It has slow and fast acting. What I like about this is you can use it in other things. As a matter of fact, just the other day, I made oatmeal peanut butter protein protein balls. They were fantastic. I know we've done protein waffles. We've done protein pancakes, and it does not change the consistency. It's wonderful. So if you're not sure, like I wasn't quite sure about this. I had never taken any type of fat burn before. I was concerned. Once I read the studies and saw the way our patented products worked, I was like, I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. Well, you could see from my previous pictures what happened. I lost a total of 15 pounds, but more importantly, I lost over 12.5 inches around my midsection and my upper arms. Very important. So we have a bundling system. We have free shipping. So if you'd like some of these products, we have the Activated Lifestyles Bundle, which is the probiotic, Nerf 1 and Nerf 2. We have the True Science Beauty System, which is free shipping. Or you can jump down and actually do the Activated Lifestyles Bundle plus the True Science Beauty System with free shipping. So who do you know? Who do you know that's stressed? Who do you know that's in pain? Who do you know that can't sleep at night? Who do you know that's aging? Well, I would say every single one of us, including our animals. So what are the trends? I'm going to jump a little bit more into business here because we went pretty deep into products. 3 out of 4 Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 1 out of 3 is working age adults have no retirement savings. That was me. I was working somewhere. I'd been at the same position for 13 years. I had no savings. I had a little bit of 401k. And when I lost my job, I had to live on that 401k the next year until I got my next job. In the meantime, alongside when I was working, I was starting to build a plan B, and that's where LifeVantage came in. That's where LifeVantage helped save and be able to help me put my daughter through college. That's important because I was one of those 1 of 3. So someone out there you know is that person. What about baby boomers? They control 77% of America's total worth. They own nearly 46 trillion of the nation's wealth. Women, 82% of women who make over $100,000 a year do so in this profession, network marketing. What about millennials? What's happening with them today? Most of them are coming out of college with so much debt. They're saying that they'll never pay it off. Millennials are looking to help their families. They're looking to do something different than their parents and grandparents did. And 70% of this age group, 18 to 35-year-olds, see themselves working for someone, for themselves versus someone else. Think about that. And I'm going to show you a slide here a little bit later. So why is this important? This is a word of mouth invitation. Tonight, someone you know invited you on to tonight. Someone that I knew invited us to watch the ABC primetime. We told somebody who told somebody who told somebody. That's all this is a word of mouth invitation. Usually you're recommending to someone, come and check out the new pizza parlor, come and check out the movie, but no one's paying you to do it. I can tell you for years, I would send someone to go to the person that did my hair. She never gave me a discount and she sure never paid me a check for it. This is word of mouth referral marketing. The world's changing. I mentioned that. Today, how many people do you know that are driving Uber, Lyft? What about Amazon? What about what just happened recently with them purchasing Whole Foods? They will be changing the way health food stores manage and ship out products. You guys, we're living in a completely different economy. And like my daughter always says, Uber says, get your side hustle on. People are looking for a side hustle. I know for me, when I was younger in my 20s and 30s, I would work 2 and 3 jobs. And I had someone ask me the other day, why did I do that? And I said, you know what? I don't know. I just grew up being a hard worker. I wanted that cash on hand. I wanted to have my full-time job, but I wanted to do something on the side. And because I knew there was something better out there. When I found the profession of network marketing, I realized why I loved it so much. I could build an income at home alongside what I was currently doing to start having that plan B. What I found, however, was there wasn't a lot of residual income in companies where I had to go out and actually sell product. So you're probably wondering why this is different, and I'm going to share a little bit why that is. Retirement statistics. This particular slide is from April 8th, 2015. It's the U.S. Census Bureau. This is crazy. The average savings of a 50-year-old is $42,000. If you jump down, it says out of 100 people who start working at the age of 25, by the age 65, 1% will be considered wealthy. 4% will have adequate capital stowed away for retirement. 3% will still be working. 63% will be dependent on Social Security, friends, relatives, or charity, and 29% will no longer be here. You guys, the retirement statistics are real. We're seeing it every single day. So what about LifeVantage? Where do we sit today? Today, we're a $200 million company. We actually got to 200 million and did it really with a flagship product, Protandim, Nerf 2, plus the anti-aging cream. Today, we have less than 80,000 active distributors. We are, the Direct Sales Association says you're first to market if you have 135,000 people in your target market. But what happens? When does a company start to go into momentum? 80% of growth of a company happens when they go through momentum. What I can tell you is I love where we've been. I love where we were. I love that I got to be a part of the formulation and pioneering stage. There was a lot of white waters, and that's okay. What I see today, and with our CEO and the direction and the leadership of our company, where we are going, what's happening, and the outlook of changing 1 million lives all over the world by sharing these products with others. So you're in the right seat, the right time. You get to participate and see where this company can actually go and how it's going. As a matter of fact, the other day I got to listen to one of the board of directors, and I have to tell you, I got off that phone call and shared it with some other people because I realized you've got people that are from Silicon Valley, from these large companies that are looking at biohacking the aging process. So let's talk a little bit about leverage, residual income versus linear income. When I mentioned I wasn't earning residual income in other companies, there's a little bit of a reason. Number one, there was not a consumable product. Linear income, you go to work, you receive a paycheck for the hours you put in, or you're in a salary. There's a lot of real estate investments going on right now, especially in Colorado. Residual income, to start getting and receiving residual income on that, you've got to have a lot of output, a lot of money, a lot of liquid assets to invest. That doesn't happen for the everyday person. Here, you can actually get in where you fit in and start to build some residual income. It's not overnight, but it can happen. I love what Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki says. He says, in network marketing, the whole point is not to just sell a product, but it's to build a network, an army of people all representing the same product and service to share with others. He says the richest people in the world look for and build networks. So because we're a publicly traded company, I'm going to talk a little bit about income here. These numbers just came out at the end of our last fiscal year. If you look and compare to the last one, you'll see we're up front. Here it is. We're publicly traded. Our distributor ranks are on the left-hand side. You can see our total annual earnings. And then you can also see our monthly average. I want to take you back just a second. Back in 2008 to 2010, the average bankruptcy happened because a family needed an extra $300 in their bank account. Now, we can go back and we can talk about choices, we can talk about all kinds of things, but let's just say the American family today is going out, they're working 2 and 3 part-time jobs, they're looking for an extra $1,000 a month. We're able to help people do that at the rank of Pro 4. Pro 4 is an extra monthly average of $1,100 per month. The monthly max is $14,000 per month. When you start to help families put a little bit of extra money in the gas tank, or you help them put some more groceries on the table, you're actually able to bring a parent maybe home that was out working a part-time job. If we can do that, we help create a middle class here in the United States. Now, I know we've got people on here from other countries. What does an extra $200, $500, $1,100 do for your family? I know that's what I was looking for. Within the first 20 months of this company, along with my support team, our team of incredible like-minded people that are doing everyday jobs, decided to lock arms and walk beside us. We hit the rank of Pro 6, which did an average of $50,000 a month in volume. And look at what the monthly average of a Pro 6 does. Over $5,000 a month. Who do you know that would bring a parent home, you guys? Our elite ranks Pro 7 through Pro 10, anywhere from $11,000 to $110,000 a month. Honestly, when I know most people look at this and they're like, there's no way. There's other people that look at this and say, absolutely, that's what I'm looking for. So wherever you see yourself on here, get back with the person who invited you and say, you know what do I need to do to get to that? Look up at the total annual earnings and see where numbers are being paid out. At Pro 2, our annual earnings are paying out over $6 million. You guys, this is a game changer in this profession. So you're at the right place, right time. AAA business opportunity. This was actually Source Business for Home, said that LifeVantage is classified as a AAA opportunity based on key figures such as revenue, momentum, poll results. This says Business for Home recommends LifeVantage. There is a high certainty that the net benefit is substantial for a new representative. Our CEO, Darren Jensen, he has vision. If you guys are not following him, follow him on Facebook. Look at some of the interviews he's done with the doctors recently and our movers and shakers. I got to tell you, you can see how much this company has transformed him in the way he looks, but his vision and where he's taking us is to change millions of lives, and that's our goal here. So you have a choice. You can become a preferred customer. 80% of sales in our company is actually preferred customers only. They receive the same 20% discount as distributors. There's no sign-up fees, no minimums, and we also have a LifeVantage loyalty and referral program. So who do you know that wants to get on these products? As a LifeVantage distributor, what we consider an investor, you use and consume monthly. You will share and earn commissions and bonuses, and you will build residual income for generations. We also have a LifeVantage loyalty program. There's different ways you can get in, 1,200, 600, or 300. Each one has different products in it. For the 1,200, you're actually getting the full, every single product that we have. The other ones are more limited. You do receive free shipping on every single one of these. You must purchase the starter kit, which comes with samples, some DVDs, our blueprint, our system in it. And when you help other people enroll the same way, you'll receive a commission. And that commission is usually anywhere between 100 to 400, as you can see here. I'm not going to go deep into this. I want you to sit down maybe with the person that invited you to get more information. I'm going to highlight some things though. We have been identified as one of the most fair and lucrative comp plans. I think when you look at the income disclosure statement, you'll see that. We reward the right behavior. There's 8 different ways we get paid, including multiple business centers. And you have just made a business investment, which is willable and transferable. So how do you get paid? We have a Smart Start bonus. Those enrollment bonuses are paid out weekly. We also have a 40% on all new enrollments as customers and distributors. So when you enroll your first customer, you'll receive a 40% commission on that. And what I was mentioning earlier, enroll 3 at the same level, you have actually got a return on your investment, but our goal is to help you multiply that investment. And as any good business person would say, let's multiply your investment. It's not just about ROI. We have an elite bonus pool. And when you reach those elite bonuses at the Pro 7 rank, you'll actually get to participate in 4% of global revenue. When you reach the rank of Pro 8, which does a little over $200,000 a month in volume, you get to participate in 2%. And up to Pro 10, that's the full 4% global revenue. So 1% in each piece of the pie. I want you to think back at what you currently do. If you walked into them today and said, hey, I'd like to have 4% of global revenue, of the net, of the every single thing that was done. Think about Apple. Think about Microsoft. What if you got to receive 4% of global revenue every single month? Wow, that's a game changer, right? Right now, those examples are anywhere between $1,200 and $20,000 per month per pool. So these are estimated numbers based on information over the last year. So we also have a car program. No, it is not a lease program. It is actually a Jeep program. When you hit and maintain Pro 7 in our company for a certain amount of months, we either give you the title to a Jeep Wrangler, or you can take a cash bonus. There's some travel bonuses as well. I love this because they chose the Jeep because Jeep means freedom, and our goal is to help create people's freedom. We have system and tools. We have a blueprint for success. We have training daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly. We also have what we call our next Elite Academy. That will be in Orlando coming up in November. I can tell you we have some awesome things happening. As a matter of fact, the mobile phone apps that we already have are going to get even better and more concise. We have a personal website. As soon as you enroll, your website actually goes live, and we can help you start introducing this to people right away. The other thing, we have some new products that we'll be launching in Orlando. So this is what we call our destination events. I'm really excited about that. So here's your investment checklist. Compensation. Our products are unique and consumable. Our trends, health and financial. A company that has vision, where we're going. We have a system and tools, and we could not have better timing. As our CEO put it one day, this is like being in after the first airplane was actually launched. The next day you showed up at Orville Wright's house and you said, hey, I want to participate in this. That's what you have your hands on here, is a timing of, we know where we're going. We know how to get there. We've done it. We're stable and we're ready to go. We're just looking for those who want to do it with us. So to wrap it up, I see the vision and I want it. If that's you, get back with the person that invited you. Number 2, it sounds good, but I need a little bit more information. Great. I absolutely commend you to do that. Make sure you go to the right area to find your information. Or number 3, I want to be on these products. I want them yesterday in my body. I really appreciate you jumping on here tonight. Fernando, I appreciate you introducing me. Thank you so much. Please get back to the person who invited you on tonight's webinar. Get your questions answered, and I look forward to seeing you at the next event.